We'll see how this turns out. Sending data. Huh, you disaster. Why aren't you working when you tell me to? There we go. Salutations, class, and welcome back. We have possibly our Psychonauts finale. What are you doing? Ah, everything's on fire again. Well, it didn't take very long. No, everything seems to be working. Alright, let's just run it through. We're getting back to Psychonauts tonight, which might be our final stream. Knowing the pacing so far, we might only be a few levels away. I'm speculating maybe even doing a... just clean up the other little collectibles and bits afterwards. Who knows? There's so much more to discover in this game. Playback errors left and right. Hold on, I have to check to make sure everything is working at least. Alright, everything seems ready to go. Let me know in the chat if something is not ringing true for you, but otherwise, we should be ready to begin. Hit that button and make sure we're not on fire again. It will take some time to get used to the new digs. So, where we last left off, we cleaned up, what's-her-face? The bee girl. I already can't remember her name. We cleaned up the library that was running amok inside her head. Now, we should be dealing with, I think his name was Bob, and all of the plants that dwell within his little brain. So, that's the one half done. Let it load in. And we are ready to begin. Yes, this is the right direction. Get back out our Psyblast because we're going to need that to deal with all the little plants around here. I don't think we have a shortcut up there, do we? It's the entire long trek that way there. Oh, don't tell me they've made best friends already. Or possibly more than that.
Look at all the exotic animals. This
Detour.
must be where Compton kept his menagerie.
Tell us your secrets, oh Beaver. Wrong button. Beaver, spin to me your secrets. Got an arrow over here, and... Ah, supply chest key. That's different than the usual one. Papili! Hello, welcome back. We are towards the end of the game, probably, at least that's what I assume. Looking at the map we have down here. Who knows, that list might go all the way down to the bottom. But I've been doing excellently recently. I've lightened up on the streaming a little bit, and I've tried to focus on some stuff off-stream. And I've actually managed to get on my main non-VTuber account. I've managed to get into Celestial with Gold Lewis. Of course, that was on the 30th, so I haven't gotten a chance to spend much time up there.
I should get a bigger pouch at the automatic.
Against most of the other Celestial opponents, I've been losing, but just barely enough. Surprisingly enough, with Gold Lewis, I have trouble closing out a round with a character known for so much chip damage. I need a good 2 full interactions to win, and I can usually score about 1.5. Other than that, I've been falling absolutely in love. Wow, you took forever to do anything there, didn't you? I've fallen absolutely in love with Psychonauts. The sequel. I was already in love with the first one. I don't know if you've been, keeping up with Psychonauts 2 so far. We just dealt with the old bee witch, and we are now going to deal with... I think his name was Bob. It meant all of his... Okay, fine. I shouldn't talk while platforming. That always results in a disaster. Why not? While we're back down here, let's pick up that card.
Psychard!
I'll say it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. 3D platformers do not work.
Got it.
Do we have 2 staircases up here? Or is it just one? Looks like a very dense spiral. How do we get this? Oh no, we might actually have 2 of them. No, it's just the one. It's just very elaborate and covered in traps. Pay more attention, Xander. Keep an eye on that shadow. That's the only way 3D platforms have any semblance of functionality. What an ugly greenhouse. But I suppose if you're a psycho enough to be living out here away from civilization the entire time, you're not exactly going to keep up with your personal hygiene.
Fine? Nice fine. Do you think Bob would mind if I took a look inside his mind?
Even the plant agrees he needs some fixin'. Why don't we, trim the hedges, shall we? Oh, it's going to be a lot harder than that, isn't it? Oh, the plant just doesn't trust us. Is he okay? I mean, aside from being very clearly not okay. Welcome to the jungle, where we got... Well, I think it's going to be a jungle in here. I hope we have fun in games. Now, we didn't have too many bees with the other lady, so who knows whether or not we're going to be having too many plants here.
Hello? Agent Zanato?
This is like no forest I've ever seen. Pulling out all the stops.
Yep.
Hey there, Bob.
Hello? Agent Zanato?
Strange. I don't usually get visitors here.
That sounds pretty lonely.
I have my garden.
Of course. The Zanatos are famous for their... gardens.
Very, lush.
What did you plant here?
Plant?
What kind of seeds did you use?
Oh, seeds. Yeah, that's right. No seeds. Lost them all.
Where'd they go?
Out there, I suppose. Can't really remember.
Well, let's go find them.
I'm not a good swimmer. Are you?
No.
Welcome to the island, then, I guess.
The worst of swimmers, I'd suppose. You know, given that you can see the curvature of the Earth here, it's reminding me a lot of Spore. That's definitely on the list of games I very, very much am excited to play. I'd really like to save a super important one like that for once I have a larger viewer base, though. Well, at least he thinks we're competent in our gardening skills. Oh, wait a minute. You have a secret over there, don't you? Something in the distance. Ah, right here. Well, that solves absolutely zero of my problems. Well, time to start with the puzzle part of the puzzle platformer. We have mounds here, which we might be able to use the shovel on. Or we can dig for something at the bottom of the ocean. My other guess would be
Starting a
this.
signal fire, tried it. No one comes.
Well, at least they had a response prepared this time. That doesn't look like a platform, and it most certainly isn't. So now we have to figure out just where the heck we're supposed to be going.
Bad move, kid.
Setting those on fire does nothing. And neither does this. Does anyone have any ideas? Well, I guess I'm not using the shovel. Obviously I'm not going to need it, given that it's not here anymore. You know, maybe some fish needs that far more than I do.
Don't worry, I'll find your lost seeds.
Take your time.
Lost seeds.
I don't want to use the thought tuner while I'm inside a mine. I'm
That's just the
surrounded by
screenshot
so
button.
many stray thoughts. It might explode. Or, you know, make a really loud sound.
Well, the only bright ideas I have left would be platforming challenge. Not good enough, Xander, not good enough. Oh, wait. That's an updraft right there. That'll get us a few figments. And still no answers. Although it is letting us glide for a while, that might actually be our solution. What's the closest landscape from here? Probably this one. This isn't going to work either. Alright, boy. Pretty sure we still had something worthy of clairvoyance, right?
Yep. Oh.
Nothing with the cracks in that pot. You're kidding me. Those weird little pink things on the door aren't able to be jumped on. No, definitely not. I checked those a moment ago.
Yep.
There, I suppose, is our answer.
Wait! Don't go.
Come with me.
You did point us in the right direction, at least, Leviathan. I suppose I should have asked the warship for
It's okay.
advice on how to travel
Look,
the oceans.
I'll just do some quick seed recon, and then I'll come right back. I promise.
Quite the sailor, aren't you? Now, just how concerned are we with those figments? You know, I think there's also a few Super Mario Galaxy levels which are just like this as well.
And ominous. Prominous, if you will.
A very large bottle. And maybe an answer inside. Of course it's way bigger on the inside. This is Psychonauts.
Mom, it's time for my recital.
Oh no, we have some untold childhood traumas to get through, don't we? Ooh. Can we play him a song?
Come inside. I made dinner.
I heard that from over here. Oh my, we're going to have an entire selection of levels in here, aren't we? I love that. I love the non-Euclidean presentation so much. I love that so much. Down the hole we go, indeed. I've heard of a ship in a bottle, but an entire landscape. That's different.
Hold it right there.
Why?
I wouldn't want you to get hurt.
How could that little thing hurt me?
That thing looks like his face.
Oh, they always start out little, don't they? And then they grow and cause so much pain. Here, let me just take this somewhere safe.
Wait, no, I want that.
No, you don't.
There's a lot of things here that look like him.
Ahoy there! Lend a hand?
What do you need?
Just caught in a bit of a bind here. If you could jiggle me loose, I could get some fresh air on my face.
I'll work it out. Just hang in there.
Was that a joke? Because I didn't ask for any jokes.
Oh, wrong button.
Did I climb up here? Ah, that's the stuff. Yeah, a little motion really gets the juices flowing, if you know what I mean.
Hang on. I'll break that final vine.
No, just leave it. I think this is all the freedom I can handle right now.
Well, this is going to be a very curious expedition ahead of us. I don't get it, but...
When does this ride end?
Cut the other vine, it says.
Put me down, wretched demon!
Ah, it's another one.
Uh-oh. How'd you get yourself caught by that bird?
Caught? I got this feathered fairy service right where I want him.
20 feet in the air?
He's keeping me moving so I don't plant roots. It's a constant struggle.
So, obviously he has some turmoil about sitting still.
I'm starting to think you don't trust my opinion about seeds.
Absolutely not. You're a moth. What do you know about gardening? Alley-oop.
Oopsie, let me get this out of your way.
Yep.
Is that cheese in an apple? What strange
Whoa,
landscape
you
have
don't
we
wanna
landed
be
ourselves
near
in this
thing.
time? Wonder if we can just grapple him. Not enough.
I'm warning you in a friendly way.
I wonder what's with all the different bulb
Okay.
bobs.
Next time I'm really going to hide this.
Of course you're not just gonna let me do that then.
Hi, have you met my friend? They just love to fly and fly.
I'm gonna have to go through all your little platforming challenges then. Good thing you have the reactions for that.
Look at me, I'm the king of the jungle.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
It certainly sounds like he's got a lot to spare.
Hey,
That
I
voice
can see
sounds
your
very
house
different from some of the
here.
other ones we've
Is it
found, so...
green?
I'm not sure that that one would be Bob's voice actor over there. I'd like to get that nugget.
Does anyone happen to have an air sickness bag?
They're not exactly explaining why his presence tends to make the water disappear, are they?
Stay away! For your own safety!
We see lots of plants and other various food-based items. After all, this is a straw of some sort.
Wait a second, what am I doing up here?
This should get us that nugget quite nicely. Alley-oop. Enough for an upgrade. Let's see what else we have. Once I get off this pole. And show me the money. Projection. Your archetype can take twice as much damage, or paper cuts. Wrecking ball attacks, TK. Pyrokinesis damage duration is increased. Cooldowns between enemy grapples are shortened. That'll be very useful if we end up having to encounter any more of the enablers, which inevitably will come back for the final level. Nice find.
Yes! Got the duffel bag tag.
Let's at least resolve that while we're here.
Breath from above!
What a nice fellow.
Hope you're not taking me back to your nest to, feed something.
I don't even know if that bird is a vegetarian. I'm made very uncomfortable by the fact that those plants look like they have tongues.
Hey, don't get so close.
Didn't expect the lily pad to vanish so soon either. That thing was made to float.
How can these plants look so sick? You spend so much time on them.
We have an interesting set of paintings around here.
It's almost like you want to get hurt by this thing.
Oh, absolutely. Knowledge is power, and power is pain. I heard a lot when at work. Well, that makes no sense.
One more time around the block, Jeeves!
Careful! You almost touched it.
This place looks like a picnic gone completely wrong.
What's that sound? I think I hear something.
I think it's emotional
I think I
baggage
hear
a bit
some
forward.
emotional baggage nearby.
Yeah, exactly. We keep seeing kitchens. Was he a chef
Looks
or
like
something?
my plant friend is caught up in some regrets.
What are you talking about? I have no regrets. These must be somebody else's.
And you're a boldest-faced liar. Where'd you go?
Aim for me, this monster so roughly bearing me o'er the sea.
Deep regret.
I regret nothing. I learned nothing.
I don't know if it's just a coincidence from some similar sounding voices, but he sounds an awful lot like, what's that guy's name?
I'm tempted to just let you get hurt.
The guy who voiced the Flying Dutchman and Captain Knuckles from Flapjack.
Careful! You almost touched it.
That very unforgettable pirate-like rasp in his voice, something like that.
Hello down there.
I'm pretty sure whoever it is, this guy definitely voice
Thanks
acted
for
a
the
few
lift, by the
pirates in
way.
his time.
I didn't catch your name.
Sonic Adventure 1 boss battles all over again with all those lily pads.
This must be Bob's mother, Tia Zanotto.
Baby got back.
Hey, Mom. Are you heading out to the greenhouse again?
Well, something very unfortunate happened here. Killer tentacles.
What are you doing out in the
indeed.
greenhouse for so long? Mom? You out here?
Well, that's a little foreboding.
Oh, yes. Only very bad things down there. Perfect place for this.
Oh, come on.
Well, at least now I can get it back.
You'd better leave Bob's memories alone. You don't want to bring out one of his bad moods.
What's so dangerous about a bad...
Ah, new mini-boss time.
Look, Mr. Mood, I'm sure we can work this out. For instance, let's examine the source of lies.
Ah, yes, it's the guy who visits me before every stream. Need to find its source. So, probably something invincible, so long as we don't find whatever it's originating from. Not going to be a full-blown puzzle boss, are you?
Not working.
So we can't damage you directly like that. Ah, clairvoyance. There's an icon above him.
If I can find the cause of this bad mood, maybe I can get rid of it.
He's a psychologist. Alright. What's the damage source we're looking for?
Phew! Not such a bad mood now, are you?
If only all my problems were that easy to fix. That's an interesting boss mechanic. I was wondering when we'd actually start using clairvoyance more.
Oh.
Alley-oop.
Ah!
Hey, that's not the cutscene I wanted. I wanted a very dramatic dive down there.
Mom? It's bedtime. Are you still out here?
Dear parental troubles, aren't we?
Wow. So this must be Lily's great-grandmother. Uh-oh.
Seems like my average Friday night in here.
What do moths know, right?
There's something very bad about to happen, isn't there? Wait, how is Raz getting out of that hole?
Look familiar?
Cutscene power it is.
I don't know. Looks big.
Let's plant it and see what happens.
Gee, do you need any extra pairs of scissors?
Nothing happened. Guess it's a dud.
Agent Zanotto, as an expert gardener, I'm sure you know the value of patience when it comes to... Well, hello.
Hey, Ugly. How's it going?
I'm off to find more seeds.
Well, don't you think this is enough?
More's always better. I'll be right back.
Attaboy. Get ourselves a very bountiful memory garden. Ah, so there is a specific order to solve these in. And the flower trail there actually does serve a purpose. It's guiding us where we need to go next. Oh, right, we just jump on. We don't need to actually hit the activate button. Anyone know any sea shanties? Well, I'm a broken man on the Halifax Pier, the last of its privateers. That's the only one I know. I can't even remember the lyrics to it right now. Ah, the year was 1778. How I wish I was in Shorebrook now. Interesting that we need to react with the Y button to get off, but just walk on to get on otherwise. This really does feel like a spore planet, something straight out of Galactic Adventures. I wonder if anyone's ever made a level like this. More untold and uncomfortable memories await us.
Aha! I'm no plant scientist, but that looks pretty seedy to me.
Botany puns.
Hey, you okay over there?
What? Me? Oh, I'm great, thanks.
Oh, okay. You sure you're okay out there?
Yep, just a little... Oh, this is embarrassing.
Want me to pop you out of that bottle?
Well, I was just about to take care of that myself, but if you want to whack at it, be my guest.
A whack. I don't think we can reach him. We can definitely shoot him down. Finally, we get one of these guys in front of us.
I feel much better. Sorry about that. Cabbage burps are the worst.
Amen to that, brother. So, here we go through pretty much another lungfish level, it looks
Well,
like.
anyway, thank you.
Very slow to steer as well.
This is where I get off. I feel so much better.
Now, we didn't want to be planted earlier.
Thanks for the lift.
I guess it's not going to make a difference. Well, that was the... Oh, of course.
You're welcome
What?
for saving you from that time bomb.
It's just a seed.
Ah, but isn't a seed just a bomb in slow motion?
Hardly. There's a lot less fire.
Yep.
Now that I think about it, he does have that pirate-like voice with all the rasp, and on top of us having a level about going through oceans, maybe he did have some pirate stuff to do. I mean, ships and bottles everywhere. Well, I mean, speak for yourself. Actual pirate ship. Ya boy might have been a captain in his prime. Seafaring psychics, that's an interesting idea. What is his power anyway?
Hey, I'm back in the mother lode. That's
Sort of.
before they paid for landscaping, apparently.
We'll ignore the bad mood for now.
No.
Get a few dodges on. Oh look, there are enablers here. That's exactly why we bought the upgraded grapple.
Nope. That enabler is making it impossible to do any damage.
It's gonna be a while before we get over there.
I'm only picking at you because bullies can.
Get ourselves the time stop and we'll be able to react to your counterattacks.
JK!
Well, at least the bad mood isn't attacking us from the other side. Fine, I'll just smack down one of you at a time.
I can't hurt that thing. Just trying to make it feel really.
Now we can just ignore the flamingos at least. They're not doing anything to hurt us.
I don't want to.
Re-equip clairvoyance. And you know what, why not?
While I'm inside a mind, I'm surrounded by so many stray thoughts, it might explode. Or, you know, make a really loud sound.
Keep hitting the wrong button to check for whatever powers he needs. Show me your secrets.
You could have at least asked first.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm controlling the projection? That's weird.
I'd hate to jump into my head and figure out why I do that. If I could just CV this thing, I could find out what's causing it.
Oh, wait. It's using clairvoyance on
Now's
our
my
projection.
chance.
That's why it's not giving us any answers.
There must be something causing this bad mood around here.
That explains why.
Look at me.
Projection sees us as one of the same stuff. Sure, buddy, I'm the clone.
You're some sort of mass murderer.
Maybe I am.
All right, let me at him. Where'd they go?
Hey, where's the seed?
What seed? Oh, that thing. Oh, I dropped it in a river far away.
Right.
Mustache moth.
Hey, it's not in there. Not in there, I said.
Alright, Bob, you're coming with me. Can I TK him?
Don't bite.
Oh, wait, more importantly, I can pet the flamingo.
I'm not that
Know where
heavy,
any
I
good
swear.
animal parties are?
I've been on a liquid diet.
Come on, killer. I'm taking you along for protection.
Good idea. It's you and me, kid. Let's show them who they're messing with. Over this way? Oh, great. That's exactly what I would have done. I haven't been over here in a while.
Now, if you jumped into the ocean with this guy, would you just end up hitting the seafloor? Got it. Red and spiky is definitely something to avoid. I really don't like the look of those guys on the walls.
Careful, slippery stuff here.
Slippery stuff.
They really ought to put down some yellow cones here. You
Very
don't
slippery,
suppose you have
apparently.
any golf shoes on you, huh? Something with cleats?
Note,
If you
don't
start
look away
slipping,
at chat while
remember
that's
to lean
going on.
into the slip. Oh wait, is that... Or maybe it's away from the slip. You're lucky I'm here to help you with this slippery part, kid.
You don't actually navigate exactly where you're
Careful.
pointing.
I think one of these tiles is loose.
He steers very slowly.
Did I hear a crack? Watch your step.
Kind of like driving a sluggish forklift more than anything
A little
else.
grout would do wonders for this floor. Step lightly, young lord.
At least this one's obvious
I
with
know
all the
how I
cracks
can
and
lighten the
tiles.
load. Did that help?
Sure, Bob. You are a very polite gentleman of etiquette.
Being back in this place really brings up some... memories. Oh, are you headed down to the boss's office?
Fire.
I do not
You
envy
can't
you.
fire me. I helped create this place.
Huh. Zanata being
By
fired
Lord
from
Crawler himself.
the Mother Lobe.
No pipsqueak nephew's gonna fire me.
That's exactly what I was about to get to. Getting fired by
What do
someone
you mean,
younger
what's
than you in
happened
the
to me?
family.
What's happened to you?
That's gotta sting.
I'd hate to see Truman get that mad.
Maybe we should just leave him alone then. Let me guess. We're planting the seeds for all these bad memories and they're gonna form together
Got
into
another
a
one.
giant plant boss beast.
This is going great, don't you think?
He's not gonna like
I'm
what
off
we're
to
about
find
to
more
do.
seeds.
Should only be one more then. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Yep.
Sea shanties. Don't worry, if I ever play something like Sea of Thieves, I'll definitely make the preparations for that. I was expecting more botany and less seafaring. Yar har dee. I at least know that one. Do what you want cause a pirate is free. You are a pirate. I wonder if there's any other pleasant secrets somewhere around here on this island.
Here's the steamer trunk tag.
I mean, the emotional baggage is a little unremarkable.
Oh,
Might be some others for us to find. I was waiting for this. I knew one of them would be a slide. Certainly what it feels like downing a bottle sometimes. You never know if you can get to the end.
hey now. Just hang on there.
What? What's wrong? I wasn't doing anything.
You weren't about to grab that seed.
Grab that what? Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Let me grab that.
No, wait!
Nice one ruining it, Raz.
Thanks for the tip.
Seems we're back to the
Glad
same
you
old
could come.
routine again.
I love a good wedding, don't you? Now then, to the Champagne Tower, my good man.
That is an ugly bird.
Up in the air, Junior Birdman.
1, 2. The cat's being annoying again. Excuse me for a second. The boy loves staring out the window while I stream.
I hope you're not taking me back to your nest to, feed something.
I just opened the window for you, you little fiend. Now one of those slices of cake. Certainly seem like something a little different from that. What is this place anyway? I see giant mushrooms. Or maybe those are supposed to be some sort of tree. Ah, feels like Morrowind all over again. Ah, there is cake. At least, I hope that's cake.
Hey, don't get so close.
Wait, no, I want that.
Was Bob a baker as well in this time? See, oh, here we go. Here's the entire non-Euclidean tech demo.
Wait a minute.
I've seen quite a few games that start playing out like this. The way they set this up is there's actually portals and cameras going to different parts of the level. They're all in completely different spots spatially. In some cases, they don't set it up perfectly. You're usually able to see how they get those tricks.
I don't know about this place.
I always wanted to design an entire game using that as a core mechanic. I know a lot of people are doing the same thing. What games have managed that, though? Isn't that what Antichamber's like?
Hey!
No. Get me back up there. Well, I'm pleasantly surprised. I wasn't expecting a bouncy non-Euclidean cake land in Psychonauts.
Why can't I use clairvoyance on it?
I guess you're surrounded by other guys that makes that possible.
No.
No, target those guys.
It's tough.
You know, it kind of sounds like a old PopCap sound effect when those explosions go off. PopCap games might actually be showing up sometime soon. I got that idea from another streamer around.
Suitcase tape.
Would be a nice little nostalgic trip. Now, who was that
Okay,
fella?
let's see what's causing this bad mood.
Okay,
Oh, it's
so it's
immune
just
to
an obstacle we
clairvoyance right
have to.
now.
I don't know. Maybe it's not something
I want to use clairvoyance on this bad mood, but it looks immune to it.
Ah, I wonder what triggers that condition.
If I could just see this thing, I could find out what's causing it.
I'm trying to dodge too much.
Oh,
That's
it's
what's
immune to
going on.
clairvoyance right now. Let's see if we can get to the heart of this bad mood.
And there's our answer. Feel the love, buddy.
Wow, remind me not to invite you to my wedding.
That is a big cake. Is that a... No, that's a pirate ship. Cakes, pirate ships, and unfortunate picnics.
Look, I've already given Bob 2 of those seeds. They're harmless.
You what? You have no idea the harm you've done, do you? Time to get serious.
Okay. Nothing to be found inside there then.
I'm running out of places to hide this thing. Ooh, this is good. Nobody actually eats wedding cake, right?
Well, I like wedding cake.
Who said that?
Down here, kid.
There we go.
Get me out of here. I don't want to miss the ceremony.
You know, that's worth a try. I'm probably going to regret this. I guess we can't set these on fire. Ah, shame. The wick's already burnt out. But those candles down there are working. How am I getting up here? Ah! The gumdrop buttons. Alright, fan favorite, Onion Bob.
I appreciate you offering to carry me down the aisle. My regular carrier broke a wing when we crashed into the Champagne Tower. I'm fine, though. Didn't feel a thing.
I'm not
Thanks a
listening
lot,
then,
Crack.
are you?
I don't think I'm ready to go in quite yet. Why don't you just set me down over there, okay?
There might be something more over here. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Set you down
yeah,
right here.
that's good. I'm feeling a little off. And I don't want to ruin the ceremony. See what I mean?
Dude's got some problems. It's not the Y button anymore, is it? It's just actually moving different directions. Alright, take it nice and slowly. Patience will win you the race. And up the rebar sticking out again like it's the asylum.
I, Robert Zanotto, take this man, Helmut Fulbear,
Oh,
the happiest day of my life.
spicy.
I used to think I loved plants more than people, until I met this man. When these feelings appeared in my heart, I thought they were weeds, and I tried to pull them out. But this mighty oak has given me shade, shelter, and something to lean on when I needed it. Just when I thought I was turning to seed, you made me bloom again. I do.
I didn't see that one coming. How pleasant.
Good to see you again, Helmut. I'll make sure this gets back to Bob.
That one sounds happier than the other two. But given the theming here, this can only end poorly for us. I mean, it sounds like the wedding reception was crashed. So that's probably our pre-boss save right there. Alright, who's going to try to murder us? Cute. I
Well,
love
Bob, you did it.
Yep, I did it.
Why so nervous?
I'm starting to remember why I got rid of those seeds.
Oh, well, he looks harmless. He's just a giant cactus after all. True, held you up. I didn't have enough time to read
and
that.
I warned you, but did you listen? No! But don't worry, I'm here to protect you. Again.
Hey, what are you doing to him? Leave him alone!
I'm protecting him.
Protecting him? From what?
You're about to find out.
Tides rides. Looks like things are about to get a little turbulent.
Careful, troubled waters ahead.
Knock that off.
Okay.
If you really care about him, you'll stop doing that.
Oh, alright. We just grabbed him.
Cats! Oh, could you?
Straightforward so far, at least.
Do my job. Everything was so nice here before you.
Don't hit that, Bobby.
It looks like it's locking us onto rails here. I'm not moving that entire length. Back and forth, I can just tap my controller and it sends me over there, so it looks like...
special one for you.
It looks like it's mostly just 2 lanes for us to see. One down, 2 to go. How are they twisting it up this time?
Hold on, Agent Zanotto. I'll get you out of there.
If you really care about him, you'll stop doing that.
I knew those seeds were bad news.
Oh, now you've gone and put him into a bad mood again.
No matter, I'm pretty sure the other heads will keep silent about this.
You think you're his friend? But I'm his only friend.
Looks like this boss will be a
You
lot
make it
less
so hard for me to do my job.
Such a good idea.
Hit that dodge button immediately. Not enough.
Everything was so nice here before you. Knock that off. That looks painful.
No, we can light ourselves on fire with our empowerment, it looks like.
Stop doing that. Whoa! You make it so hard for me to do my job. Everything's okay. Knock that off.
Grab you, and grab you.
Care about him. You think you're his friend, but I'm his only friend.
Somebody get me out.
Those doubts are
You make
probably
it
the most
so
forgettable
hard for me
enemies
to
in the
do my
game,
job.
even though they were the first ones we were introduced to.
On anyway. Is it too late?
Everything was so nice here before you.
Yes, it is, Bob. Don't worry about it.
Hey, maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
It's an excellent idea, Bob. It's an idea I had. And I never have any bad ideas.
If I can find the cause of this bad mood, maybe I can get rid of it.
Water our little chair over here.
Let's just call it a draw and stop for the day.
So, who do you think that moth is?
I'm ready
Young
to go
Bob?
now.
He's got the voice of a
I don't
child,
think
at least.
gardening is supposed to hurt this
It
much.
doesn't need to hurt at all. Doesn't need to hurt you, I mean.
No! That might...
Bombs away! Oh, did I say... Bombs? I mean, treasure.
That might actually be a female voice.
Son of that
Hey, look, a mermaid! I've been hit with bigger tomatoes than that!
Hey, take this to
Altia
recycling, will ya?
Menstria. Wonder what that name's supposed to mean.
Why don't you get lost, kid?
How can you do this to Bob? You love him.
Love? I don't really love him. If I did, how could I have left him all alone?
Helmet? Helmet would never say that.
Attaboy, you're doing it on your own. And he's free.
Hey!
It's not safe here.
Hey!
I can't piece this one together.
You won't feel this at all.
What's his whole emotional hang-up supposed to
What
be?
you get for leaving me to die?
Tell me more.
No. I'm gonna tell you nothing. Okay, it looks like we have to hit them square in the face. This boss is actually kind of easier in comparison.
I've been hit with bigger tomatoes than that.
Looks like another dead soldier. Oh,
Easy enough. What the missiles do. And it looks like we're out of bombs.
turning up the hot one.
Now what? I can't grab them. It's just a bullet dodging battle, isn't it? Or do we have to wait for Helmet to pop back up? I think that's the case. There we go.
You're nothing without me, Robert.
Oh, can't grab that one yet. Into your big, ugly face. Huh. Cardboard mask. Guess he had some familiar hookups.
You're not so bad at gardening yourself.
Think you can handle them now?
Willing to give it a try.
How about those?
Oh boy.
Well, I'll just take them one at a time.
I guess that's it. Familiar, relationship issues with family.
Yep, all the bottles in the blue bin. Bottle caps, too. Hey, that too. We're recycling plastic now. Can you believe it?
So, Agent Sonato, think you could help me with a little yard work?
Wow, what a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive as far as strength and mass, but in terms of aesthetics, it's all over the place.
You talking about the vines? Or that beard?
Who's this?
Helmet. So this is where you ran off to. Figures.
What?
It's me, Bobby. It's your Psy King.
But how? Where's your body?
I was lost for a long time, until this one found me. Body's on loan from the mailroom. Hang on, borrowed lips. Wouldn't be right.
What the heck happened to Nick anyway?
And he's not as cute as you either.
Well, neither are you right now. Come on, let's at least wash that beard. What's that smell? Mushrooms? You know I hate mushrooms.
I know.
That's the most exaggerated pear shape I've ever seen. No trimming needs to be done. We've already solved our hookups. Who knows what you'll find inside Nona's mine? Be sure you're ready before activating the astrolabe. I think that's our point of no return number 2. I'm going to pause that for a moment and take one more bathroom break. We might be here for the rest of our time, so get yourselves ready. Da, 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 da. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Wander right back on here. Ah, welcome to the stream, Kayla. Everything looks ready to go here. I'm glad to see everyone show up. This is us about to head into Nona's mind, so we might have our grand finale ahead of us. Who knows what other little hang-ups we need to clear, but I'd rather get right to it.
Yoink.
Make our final preparations, see if there's any other pins we could use. Muffles your archetype to give your ears a rest. You let me know if you find the projection to be too much of a problem. Ah! I love it. Bend like this and watch your archetype move like the wind. Your archetype can explode into confetti. That's a very wonderful set of abilities there. Grabbing an enemy with mental connection will deplete their health. Making mental connections has a chance to emit Psychonauts. Psychonauts is dropped at double the rate, so you make that investment, and it'll be a lot easier to pick up the later ones. Ah, any suggestions while we're here? No Psychors.
Let's combine that Psychor with your card so you can rank up.
Let me know what abilities you'd like to see upgraded before we head in. With 9 cards, so we can do it 2 more times, it looks like.
Let's combine that Psychor with your card so you can rank up.
Ah, it banks them all at once. That leaves us with 600 Psychonauts, roughly, to invest. Let's not worry about the aesthetics for now. Channels more psychic energy into your punches for more damage. Well, if we had the 5 more levels for that, I'd definitely pick that one more than anything else. Sensors take more damage from Side Blast. Tack on some more links to it. If there are no objects to DK, just plug a ground chunk to throw. That'll be very useful for us. We might be able to just ditch the Side Blast with that. Let's see, Mental Connection. That was my personal favorite. Anchor your enemies in place, Psychonauts, deplete their health. Well, if we pick that up, we're not going to be able to have too many other badges to grab, so I think we can go ahead with this one.
Good thing you bought that now. I was just about to raise the price.
And we have 200 left to spend. Let's make a little bit of an investment.
Wise choice.
Alright, we have our
gear,
modifiers ready to go.
Will be here.
Let's get our solution.
Okay, I have a feeling I'm about to get into some heavy business. Am I sure I'm ready for this?
Oh, they're gonna lay it on us twice. All ranked up and ready for whatever might happen. Alright. This looks to be it. The
I'm
point of
ready
no return.
for whatever might happen.
We never got an upgrade to our passport, did we? I'm expecting there to be a lot of water.
It still works.
Of course it still works. Otto over-engineers everything.
Good man.
Cruller, I think that's the nicest thing you've ever said about me.
Otto, you're looking well fed.
Ford, you sound like your old self.
Well, some things are clear to me now that weren't before. But come on, there's a lot to be done.
Gear up. It's time for the showdown.
Ford!
Cassie,
is it
that
really
was what her
you?
name was.
Cassie! Compton!
And Bob.
I'm happy to see all of you again.
What's Nick
Lovely.
from the mailroom doing here?
That's actually Helmet Fullbear's brain in Nick's body.
I do love making a grand entrance.
Sounds like Full Bear.
He's in there, all right. But where have you been?
Dead.
You don't want to know that.
I've missed you so much, Big Bear.
I never thought I'd see everybody together again.
Well, almost everybody.
Hey, I remember this place.
And that is very bad news for us.
We used to sneak in here and fool around on the beanbags, remember? Lucy.
This can't end well, can it? Hey, careful. You might drown. Oh, what's her face? She's in here to run things, isn't she?
Everybody ready? Now,
I
this
like your
hunk of
style,
junk was
Helmet.
made by Auto Mentalis. So, there's no telling what might happen.
Oh, what can I say? I was underfunded back then.
But if everything goes well, we might be able to have our dear friend Lucretia back in the circle. For good. Now, you ready?
Kind of.
Me too, kid.
Group therapy session. Begin. You better not ruin things for us. Kids were already a problem at the start. Well, class, here it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my great pleasure.
Oh,
to
please
present
tell me
to
it's
you
not
the
another circus.
high-flying, death-defying, ironically named Aquato Family Circus. Augustus, Donatella, Dion, Frazee, Rasputin, Murtala, and little baby Creepy. And the most important member of the family, one who's been here the whole time. Nona Aquato, right where she belongs, in the heart of her family.
What is this?
It's a mental construct I made for Lucy to convince her that she was your grandmother and that she lived with you.
Please, circus.
Come on, it's time to get her out of here.
You're the recurring leitmotif from the first game, right? It is the Meat Circus soundtrack again.
Ew.
What did you step in?
I don't know. It looks like a puddle of goo. With a mask of me in it.
Has anyone seen my brother? He was just standing here a second ago.
Ah, here he is.
Oh, well, come on, Raz. It's showtime.
Ah! A
Better
performance.
play along with this, Raz. We don't want to upset the construct until we have control of the situation. I'll work on Nona.
I'm always excited to put on a show. Let's begin. Hey there, Flea.
Can't Dion do this one?
In my sleep. It's a better show if you do it, Rasputin. Because the audience isn't sure if you'll make it.
This is gonna be one of those final exam levels where it tests us through everything we've done so far, isn't it?
Knew it.
I would appreciate if your criticism was constructive at the least. Subtitles, it's just Raz dance song at this point.
Finally! Oh, good boy. Oh. Well, that's something I don't need to worry about anymore.
This is far too innocent and cheerful for Psychonauts' final level. I hope you've had a change of pants. Things are definitely going to get horrible in time. There's no way this ends well.
Okay, time to go.
We still have 2 acts to get through. Night drawing.
That actually reminds me. I was watching the developer diaries somewhere in the early parts of the development of this game. One of the powers they were thinking about testing.
Strongest boy on Earth, Creepy Aquato, as he lifts weights that are, frankly, quite alarming.
There we go, collected that figment. They were testing possibly bowling pin juggling or knife juggling during the development of this game as one of your potential powers. Guess they didn't go through it.
To the wheel of endangerment, and behold the daring father-daughter team of Frenzy and Augustus Aquato. One will live, one will die. Maybe. Who knows? Only one way to find out.
Well, it looks like everyone's just going to keep talking over each other.
You must believe in yourself.
Alright, this seems to be the remnants of what they had before. We already got rid of our dad in the first game. I think those are the same quotes from the boss battle in the first game as well.
You kill Dad, and I'll tell Mom. Bend your knees, look where you want the knife to go, and...
Easy.
You did it, my boy. You're my favorite son now. Wait, what was that?
Wow, Flea Dad tells it like it is.
Okay, my turn to throw knives at Dad. Not the most functional family. But at least they're all alive.
The facade's going to come crashing down very, very soon.
Come join our youngest performer, Creepy Aquato, in front of the carousel of chaos. Watch him lift a horse and your spirits.
I'll wait for Ford to stop talking. Or, well, there we go. He's just not going to talk over us this time.
It should be illegal for children to work in the circus. Because they're just so cute. They steal the show. Come watch Creepy Aquato perform feats of strength in the carousel area and see what I mean.
Over here.
Just patiently go through all the
Supposed to be
lines.
doing my weightlifting, but we're stuck on this out-of-control merry-go-round. We're gonna die. Try to find the emergency brake.
Emergency brake. Okay, that's in the this is obviously a time stop puzzle.
Aw, the ride's over. Let's do it again. Time for my amazing True Strike.
Huzzah!
Phew, the children are safe. Good job, Rasputin.
Alright,
Okay,
how's this
all
going
the
to get worse?
children are safe. No, I will show you my little secret.
Hold on,
Come
this
with
isn't
me
an AO
to
rated
the
game.
high dive.
Ah yes, the cartoonishly high dive into a bucket of water. Trope of so many cartoons in the past. Raz, why haven't you found any clothes yet? At the very least, you can dream some up. No dramatic sliding downwards, upside down on the ladder this time. Ah, that teacup has nothing in it. How is this going to be messed up?
Nona, what are you doing?
Getting out of here. You're coming with me.
Nona!
I don't like that look in her eyes.
Oh no!
A little, sinister for my tastes.
What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Thank you, Horvitz. Always loved his voice acting.
Ford, our circus didn't have a quilting area.
I didn't make this.
Uh-oh.
I created that two-bit flea circus to make Lucy forget who she was. But it looks like she escaped.
Come on, Crawly. Stinky Dam is over this way.
What?
Wow. Guess you learn a thing or two when you live with fleas.
Ah, so she can fly. Or at the very least, jump good.
Yep. Here's the steamer trunk tag.
I think I see pigments over there. No, just more bright colors. Very not a final level kind of look here. Ah, another nugget. I don't think we've checked for any last-minute upgrades yet, have we? No, get up there.
You're my nugget now, okay?
Let's see while we're here at the last level. I think there might be a few dark thoughts to be found in the final level. So we'll see what secrets they have to unlock. Could I have an entire level like this? It's been a long time since I played Kirby's Epic Yarn. Boy, ain't that a classic. We'll worry about the figments later.
What's this?
It's Lucy and your father. Well, this must be one of the first real memories she formed after the astrolabe procedure. Your father was put into an orphanage after his parents were drowned. I locked Maligula away, deep in Lucy's mind, to make Lucy herself again. Then I got your father out of that orphanage, buried some of his more, traumatic memories, and brought him to her.
Why?
Well, they were both all alone in the world. The only family the other had left.
My sweet little Gussie. Let's keep moving.
Wait!
Just so long as we can skip the tunnel of lava part. Love that. I'd be so glad to see that happen more often. I'm loving the aesthetics here. Still a little unnerving in the end. Give that to me. Well, grabbing rock chunks is doing a lot for us. We should have picked up that pin much earlier. I think maybe we should go back and test for that a few more times. Fine, keep dodging. Hey, don't run away. I have a bone to pick with you. I think we might want to rebind our little projection buddy. He'll give us a periodic restoration we need.
They killed my archetype. I've never felt so alone.
I'm glad he's gone, personally. We got what use we needed out of him. Run it back one more time. Hey, buddy. Pulling out the sewing needles. Well, that's exceptionally easy. And that probably does much more for us than the Psyblast does. This is easy. Too easy. Now let's try for doing that little bit over here on the rail again. Sonic Adventure 2, baby. Interesting little trees. Oh, and the buttons are springs here too. Alright, this one might end up being my favorite level depending on how they switch things up from here. I think in the case of these campfires, we might be supposed to burn them and then ride the updraft. Easily.
This would be a sweet picture if I didn't know everybody was under some sort of astrolabe hypnosis.
I never used the astrolabe on the rest of the family. These are real memories Lucy made for herself after I was gone from her life.
Good family, excellent balance, very flexible. Not afraid of heights. Not like you, hey, Crowley.
Lucy, please!
We never saw him on the plane, did we? Damn, Grandma's good at jumping. Ah, good thing we already have the firebound. What the heck? Okay, so it's a portal. Interesting.
Yes! Got the duffel bag tag! Oh.
Good. We don't need you anymore. Well, at least the entire quilt isn't flammable. Must be a fireproof blanket. What was that wiggling over here? Guess we have more doubts to get rid of. It's getting darker. Uncomfortably darker.
You were the one who gave me the pamphlet to Whispering Rock Psychic Summer Camp? You're the reason I became a Psychonaut?
Well, it is even your crazy, but you were such a nerd with those comic books.
Hey, True Psychic Tales is a graphic non-fiction periodical.
Some part of you knew you were living a lie. You sensed Raz's power. You thought he could help you.
Oh, I don't know, Crowley. I get so confused sometimes. Usually I was happy, just sewing tents and stretching the children, telling them to stay away from the water. Then I'd feel so sad. And just when I was about to figure it out, everything would start to unravel.
Yep, here's where things get ugly.
I forgot how much I hate this place.
This is it. This is where I locked up Maligula. Behind that dam. We need to unlock it and draw Maligula out into the open. Then we'll combine our powers and direct the astrolabe to blast open a pit into the deepest part of her mind.
Well,
Why
I
don't
told
we
you.
just, blast Maligula.
Maligula is a part of Lucy's mind. A primitive part that may have helped her early ancestors survive. We all have our own Maligula, Rasputin. We just know how to keep it locked up down below.
Things are about to get very uncomfortable and spooky in here.
You
Oh,
can secure
been a
the
long
area
time
while I
since I've
keep
seen those
Lucy calm.
guys.
And we should be able to unlock this dam together.
Once more into the breach. We're going to need that time stop. You're not going to be a problem when we're behind the wall over here. Welcome to the WWE SmackDown.
I don't like this place.
Raz, I need to stay here with Lucy. Once you reveal the lock, we'll blast it.
Just start mashing the dodge button like it's Dark Souls. Alright, you get back here. I wonder how our grapple works on him. We're not gonna need the TK for now. Ah, that's drawn closer. Ah, we should have upgraded our time stop. So maybe we do get iframes while dodging.
We'll leave it soon.
That should help us out a little bit. And one more and done. And there's more of them. But this is exactly what we upgraded grapple for. You can't escape us. We're set up exactly to counter you.
And your
There will be no rhyming in this channel. And switch to TK.
My baby!
I think time stop's going to be useful in every single one of these guys, so let's leave that one.
Let us take a 5-minute recess.
More like a 5-minute dirt nap. Oh, please tell me I can get that. And I'll risk my life for it, too. Right, fine.
For me.
Don't lock onto it, then. Return to freaking sender. No. No, you.
This is a sad place.
We have to end this once and for all.
I'm working on it. Hold your horses. Okay, we really should have gotten that TK pin earlier. It's a bit more of a reliable projectile than the Side Blast. Clairvoyance of one last time. Wait for it. Come on, let me take a look.
Let's see if we can
Now,
get to the heart
what's
of
been
this bad
troubling
mood.
you? I don't know what the accent is for. C-A-G-E, feel the love.
Great job, Raz. Now, open that locket, and we'll use the astrolabe to blast it.
Oh, wow, that's where all
I
the
need the
baggage
purse
is.
tag here.
This girl's got
I think I
problems.
hear something. What's that sound?
I think we got this one at least. Cute.
Suitcase tag. That's what I need here.
Ah, yes, sinister and very deep piano notes. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna skip those cutscenes. That is very bright.
This hat box needs a hat box tag.
Alright, everything is in place. Oh, so it's a crime to rhyme. No, it is definitely not a crime to rhyme. I just don't want it to happen while I'm instructing a lesson.
I think I hear something. It's a locket.
Welcome to the stream, M, by the way.
It's my sister, Marana. But...
Help me focus the astrolabe, Rasputin. Quickly!
This is the drill that will pierce your psyche.
Fire!
That's nothing but emotional baggage in there.
We might have made a mistake.
I think we made many mistakes. But now, we're gonna face them. I couldn't before. I was young, scared, and alone. But now, I'm only one of those things.
You really know how to help him feel welcome.
We've grown.
Well, thank you.
Let's hope the astrolabe can make a deep enough pit.
I'm
Don't
going to
worry,
ignore
Ford.
your attempts at sarcasm.
I'll be right here beside you.
Uh-oh. Ah, no game face yet. Yes, it's not time for the final boss. Blasted out of her mind, then, maybe. We have another twist for us to go through. Been a while since we've seen the others.
Himmel.
Of course.
Jackpot. Bullseye.
I felt her. Maligula.
I know the identity of the mole.
That's incredible, Sasha.
Well, I had mechanical assistance, which you didn't need.
You two
Agents?
gonna kiss.
We have a security breach in the Green Needle Gulch.
She's here.
They kind of dropped the mole storyline, didn't they? But after all, I think we know that's Crawler then, isn't it? Unless they've got another secret storyline they're throwing at us.
It's okay. You're safe.
What happened? We were...
You were obviously in distress, so I pulled you out. Is that... her?
Okay, lover boy, don't get any ideas.
I told you he was up to something out here with his girlfriend. Maligula.
That's not his girlfriend, you little snitch. I'm his girlfriend.
My God!
Oh yeah, funny story. That's not really Nick from the mailroom.
I know that, but why? Doesn't matter. I'll take it with me when I take her.
We've got a whole nother twist to deal with here.
Truman, why did you pull me out? Ford and I were about to face Maligula.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll get your chance.
Alright, Norma. Why'd you ruin everything?
Hey, I found some of those scavenger.
Mission critical Psychonaut assets? Hand them over.
Can I have my clothes back yet?
Kid, you got a long way to go. Better get moving.
Card!
I wonder if that's our 100 ranks reward there. Getting our clothes back. Is she wall-eyed? Sure seems like she's slightly wall-eyed. Whenever you see her looking straight ahead. Yeah, right there. Might just be the glare in her glasses, but she looks a little wall-eyed.
Lily!
Raz, listen. I've been following my dad for a while, and he's acting really weird.
We need to get to the bottom of this.
How?
Let's get Sasha and Mia to help.
But my dad might be gone by the time we get back.
That is true. Alright. Only one option left for us.
I need to see what's going on inside his mind. I need to go in. Into the Grand Head.
You're right. We do.
Ah, co-op mission.
Wait, what?
You're not going to make me do this alone, are you?
Well, I didn't think we'd be doing this one. So, Lily, how do you feel about your father's unexplained recovery?
Wow.
Jeez, get over yourself, Dad. What the heck?
Right. Let's split up and compare notes in a bit.
Strange.
Gee, with that level of self-aggrandizement, you'd think he was a YouTuber.
But... Huh?
Well, at least you know he thought about his family.
Yeah, but what's with all the lines showing how we're all related?
Maybe he was getting more forgetful?
Dementia of sorts, probably.
Maybe your dad was considering a change of beard?
Never! Not my dad! What the?
Yep.
What's with all the misplaced furniture?
Dad?
Yeah, knock those off the shelves. We're not gonna need them.
I guess he's really proud of his diplomas.
Then why doesn't he hang them up in his office?
He's secretly proud? I don't really think of your dad as a vain man.
He's not! I'm telling you, something's not right in this stupid place!
It's almost like he comes here to practice being himself.
Rasputin, I gotta tell you, I don't like it.
Boy, howdy, if that ain't familiar. Sometimes you just gotta take a moment to remind yourself who you are. Oh, well, there's our answer.
Hey, this statue!
Careful, Raz. That's still my dad.
Lily, take it from me. All dads are weird.
I just don't know what's wrong with him. Why would he...
Oh, over here.
I think there's something under here.
Yeah, more plaster.
Crack this egghead wide open. Uh-oh.
Whoa, Lily. Your dad was a really big fan of Nick from the mailroom.
Well, most people are. Except my dad. My dad once told me he thought Nick John Smith was an obsequious little lick spittle.
Lick spittle?
That's how my dad talked.
My real dad. Raz, this isn't my dad's mind.
Lily! Oof.
Hey, you kids! Get off that carpet. VIPs only.
If it's not your dad's mind, whose mind is it?
His.
Well, who had
Nick's
Nick as the
brain
mole
is
written on their
missing.
bingo card?
But, I mean, Nick?
Make way, common folk. Make room for Zazarovich Crystal Malik, future Tsar of Grulovia.
Not the twist I was expecting.
Nick is the Zazarovich?
I can't believe it. What's a Zazarovich?
The missing heir to the throne of Grulovia. He lived in exile with his family after Maligula destroyed the capital. Why is his brain in your dad's body?
And where is my father's real brain? Come on, let's make him talk. Come on, he's getting away. Official business.
We want these figments. Might as well. And before these things have invisible walls. Apparently not.
Excuse me, well, I never. Hi, can we get on
We'll
the
just
ride,
collect them.
please?
Did you two cut in line?
We're VIPs.
Oh, does that stand for vertically impaired preteens?
Oh, come on! This is an emergency!
It's for your own safety. Come back when you're older.
Violence solves every problem.
Okay, we're older. Check us now.
Oh man, how long have I had this job? I gotta get out of here.
What's with your nose, buddy? Have you been hitting the alcohol a bit too much? Or maybe the orange juice?
Sorry, Grulovians only.
What? You can't.
It's okay, Raz. Go!
But Lily...
Don't worry. I have a plan.
See? Like I told you, violence solves every problem.
Now...
Hey!
Follow that czar!
It's time for the lore dump, isn't it? Well, this is not at all what I was expecting to see in here either. Well, welcome to Disneyland, I suppose. Can I get off this ride? I want off this ride.
Never had a nation been more prosperous, its people more content.
Can we... Apparently the control stick doesn't do anything.
Never was a royal family more beloved than the Maliks, Tsar Theodore, Tsarina Rokal, and the young Zazarovich Crystal.
Zazarovich. So they're just going as Slavic as they can.
Forward to the happy day when Crystal Malik would legally
He looks like a Muppet with that nose, he absolutely does.
But alas, that was not meant to be. The Tsar's Minister of War and Protector of the People, General Maligula, had aroused the jealousy of the warmongering Ford Cruller.
What the?
He led his mob of Psychonauts to gang up on Maligula, drowning the brave warrior.
Something doesn't check out.
Just when I thought I'd heard every version of this story.
And drowning much of Grulovia in the process.
So when did he come back to collect the figments?
Why didn't the Tsar help Maligula in her time of need? No one knows, but historians agree it is Tsar Theodore's biggest failure. In the end, Grulovia, the Maliks, and Maligula were betrayed by the weakness of the Tsar and the bloodlust of the Psychonauts.
That is some messed up junk.
Alright, who's lying this time? Can't trust anyone. Nope, the buttons don't do anything either. We just have to very patiently sit through all this madness. Our own test of patience.
I'm watching you on the control panel here. Why'd you stop?
This door won't open. What happened to the ride operator?
He, had an accident.
Guess that Muppet lost his hand.
Looks like there's an electrical problem up above the ride.
Okay, I'll drain the water so you can get up there. If you can fix it, I should be able to get the ride going again from here.
Check.
Easy.
Yep.
Now, first things first. See if we can shut these things up. Wow. Those are some durable automatons. Oh wait, I might have just found my answer. Ah, there's those dark connections. We were prepared for this.
Aha! I can connect to these now. I remember when I couldn't. What a child. Yes! Got the duffel bag tag.
So that's one problem solved. Now how do we get up there? Easy enough. Wow, was everyone in your family a freak? Even by cartoonish standards, that's horrible.
Huh. This is not how I heard this story. Then again, I'm not sure who to trust anymore. Hey, Ford, think you can help me up into those rafters?
It's not him. Nice plane, though. I love it. Let's see if he does a little... No? Or if you do a little... Nothing. Those aren't thoughts I can connect to. So I guess we just gotta jump off of his head then. Or probably this. That's what the pigments are there for. Cute little theater performance. I swear. Oh great, here we go again. Time for the horn section.
Angels? Yep.
We're going to bring our own little orchestra to the party. TK that, because I know that's not something we want to touch. Or, I guess we have no other options.
Okay, did that fix the problem?
Looks good, Raz. Get back on the ride, and I'll start it up again.
Dynamic entry.
Aha!
Missed.
Finally found the right button. Here we go. Oh, wait.
Wrong button. I love how they absolutely just change hats every single time. Very expressive mooks there.
Okay, found the right one.
Give me back my health. Lily, you can afford to be a bit of a better help than that. So noted, you're able to use your ground pound and still move while you're falling. Unlike the last game. Pushing the dodge button and that's not working. Back to new one. Easy.
Okay, sorry. This button for sure.
Stop pressing buttons!
I sentence you!
Lily, can't you read? I'm sure those things have an indicator on them.
I can't do anything until I get rid of that enabler.
Well, here we go again. No megaphone for you. Get back here.
No, why didn't I stop?
Come on.
Let's see how tough everybody is now.
Alright, we're going to have to be very, very careful about this one. And bring out the TK.
Council must not badger the gavel!
Alright, time to depart. Get our little buddy out here. I said get our little buddy out here. Alright, do that again. Didn't expect him to be dodging that shot.
Get back on the ride, and I'll start it up again.
Yeah, I'm not falling for that one. We'll keep out our little buddy the entire time.
Think I finally found the right button. No. Forever, pal. Hey, he's got the phone. Oh, wait. No, it's not
We're going to need time bubble. And for once, I think I'm going to unbind the levitation. Give me that. Alright, who's next?
How do you know for sure?
Easy. Do something useful.
They killed my...
Is he smacking his friends? Do they get hit by shenanigans as well? They just don't stop respawning, do they? While we have a moment... Yep, that's definitely Gur right there.
It's more than me.
Next time we can just talk to them.
Okay, sorry. This button for sure.
Stop pressing buttons! No.
I don't think we can talk to them, buddy. Especially given that they say no in conversation. That's the only thing they say. I don't think we want to smack that guy. Let's burn this place down.
Don't worry, Flatney. I'll bring you back.
So long as we stay away from the big crowd, it shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Where is the enabler? We're just chasing them in circles. Finally found you, jerk.
Nope. That enabler is making it impossible to do any damage.
Okay, you can borrow this. Hey!
You're surrounded. Ah, good, that one missed.
Let's see how tough everybody is now.
Get out our fire instead for these guys.
No. Man! They killed my archetype. And it hurt.
Huh. Do you actually feel pain from him getting attacked? Alright, now for just the last guy, which should be the smallest problem.
Not badger the gavel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw things at you. Or does that not even work?
Let us adjourn for the day.
There better not be any more problems, Lily. Don't you dare make this worse.
Oh, another button.
No, wait!
Relax. I know what I'm doing.
Now?
Will you just get back on the dumb ride?
Get me out of Grulovia.
Hang on.
They're like an old married couple. Already. Avenge Maligula.
Maligula was mourned. If only the Tsar had supported her more, not turned his back on her in her time of need. Maybe then his family would not have been forced into exile.
Crawler, what are you getting at?
Forced to wander the earth with no country, across the frozen Arctic. The burning desert. The endless ocean.
I don't think that's the part you walk through.
Lived in the ocean?
On his deathbed, Tsar Theodore gave young Bristol, who had suffered so much, a small ray of hope. He told him that Maligula, protector of Grulovia, was still alive.
And she's my fake grandma!
Why had no one heard from her? Surely Ford Crawler and his psycho spies must have her captive. Crystal Malik bravely decided then and there to find her, to undo his father's mistake, and to restore Maligula, the Maliks, and all of Grulovia to power.
Hey!
Are you stuck again? Is something malfunctioning on your end?
Sorry, closed for maintenance. And for the glory of Grulovia, or whatever.
Propaganda near.
What's the holdup?
Hang on. I gotta talk to a guy about a door. Excuse me, but this door over here...
Sorry, busy.
Busy with what?
Propagandaneering. I'm creating a future chapter in this glorious, semi-interactive, location-based epic. This treasure room tells the story of how once the Zazarovich finds Maligula and restores Grulovia to its former glory, the people will all share in unimaginable riches. But it's missing something. Not sure what.
Your face being punched all
Something to
over
go
it.
in that big egg cup in the middle?
Yeah, something there.
Like maybe an egg?
That's it! See? Sometimes you just need a fresh set of eyes. Hey, you get me a big, beautiful, luxurious egg, and I'll use my pass to open that door for you.
Deal! Hey, where do they keep the big eggs around here?
Crystal told me the best eggs he ever found were out in the ocean. Whatever that means.
Or I could just go back to Psychonauts 1 and pick up one that was there. That's my nugget of wisdom for you.
This nugget is saying to me, take me away.
So I'm guessing we go back to the slideshow now, don't we?
Lily, do you see any controls for a giant painted mural with props?
I see something called Grulovian Diasporama.
Diasporama.
Buttons for scenery, props, and heroes.
It's the whole theater level again, isn't it?
Okay, that's enough for now. Thanks, Lily.
Before we do anything, I want to see if there's anything inside that igloo over there. Nothing. Oh. Nothing important, it looks like. Alright, just get me to the ocean.
Lily, can you change that projector screen again?
Sure. It has buttons for scenery.
Oh, good, we can skip that entire dialogue.
Let's change the scenery.
Okay. There are buttons for art.
Adrift
Show
at
me
sea.
Adrift at Sea, could you?
I was just thinking the same thing.
I think I want to change something.
Whatever.
Can we alter the props?
Yep. You want cacti?
I think what
Maybe
this
some
needs
fish.
is some fish.
I guess.
Those
Get rid of
trees
the
are ruining
trees.
it. Get rid of them.
Is this...
I want to change something else.
Figures.
Could you move the family for me?
Sure.
Front and center.
I think that's where Crystal would like his family.
You sure this is doing something?
No, not at all.
Okay, I don't want to think about that family anymore.
Me either.
Okay, that's enough for now.
Bye, Roz.
Alright, so maybe that's a selection of some platforms for us. Maybe we need a few more. They did say
Lily,
somewhere in the ocean.
Can you change that projector?
It has buttons for...
Let's see if we can just get
Can we
all
alter
the props on there.
I think some...
Those look a bit better for platforming.
Let's add some...
What's this all about?
Now, the goat's probably right there. Yeah,
Those trees are ruining it.
get those out of the way.
Okay, that's enough for now.
Bye, Roz.
Eggs in the ocean. Oh, there are platforms in the back. Thank goodness. I thought this was about to get so much worse than it already was. And that's what I get for unbinding levitation. Ah, hi Kiki. Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you. We're getting towards the end of the game if you haven't beat it yet, so
Hey,
there's bound to be
I know
spoilers
where
ahead.
I am. This is the Lady Luctopus. The Maliks must have lived at the casino for a while. Suffering in exile. Ah!
What a laugh. Then again, any casino's going to be suffering. How you doing,
Lily,
Kiki?
there's a room here just like the one we found on the mission to the casino. The delusionist was Crystal.
So that's why Nick had a Luctopus key in his pocket. He was living there.
Yeah, in exile.
Ooh, that means he's the one who wrote the creepy note about me.
He's here, Crystal.
Really?
Wait a second.
Doesn't look like himself.
Huh.
Never even played the first one, so you'll doubt you'll get around to it. Well, if you like platformers at all, especially those with a very creative story, it's definitely worth a play. Gotten up there to one of my absolute favorite games of all time. Both the first and the second one is blowing that one out of the water. See if that one lights on fire. Just like last time. Yep, that's a mood, buddy. I run through that experience very frequently. Boy, the guy eats worse than I do. You're literally the worst at platformers. Well, there's not too much of a platforming thing to be going on in either game. There's been a little bit of it. My viewers here have definitely seen me fall plenty of times, but you at least have a bit of a glide to make the jumping work a bit better. As for the first game, the platforming only really gets hard in the last level, which I definitely couldn't blame you for wanting to avoid, even if you didn't know what it was. You already don't know what it was. You probably would want to avoid it. Alright, bookends. We're getting back around to this. Another upgrade. We don't have much else we can be grabbing at this point, do we? Let's make the archetype a little bit tankier. That way he'll be a bit better at healing us. So, if not platformers, what do you usually play, Kiki? I've been busy lately, so I haven't been tuning into your streams lately. There's supposed to be an egg back here, and I don't think it's that nugget. We didn't miss something now, did we?
Yep.
No, it's just a nugget of wisdom at the end here. And apparently some brain tissue all over the walls. I don't think that's supposed to be just fiberglass. So other
Lily,
than that, I
can
don't
you
think there was
change that
anything going on in the winter scene.
Let's change the scenery.
Okay, there are buttons for...
How about desert?
I guess.
I think
There is
I
a
want
hole
to
back
change
up
something
there.
else now.
Whatever.
Can we alter the props?
Yeah.
I think maybe the
Let's
trees
add
will
some
get us up
trees.
there.
You sure this...
I want to change.
Excellent. We have a platform right
Okay,
there.
that's enough for now.
Bye, Roz.
Cacti, fish, and trees. Yeah, that sounds like a Psychonaut environment to me. You're streaming 5 days a week right now, so I'll get to catch more often if I want. Given that I am trying to lay back on the streaming myself a little, I've been doing 5 days for a while. It hasn't left me much time to improve the actual content around the stream. I'm definitely needing to get some more video editing and other little bits like a formal intro and outro done. I've mostly
Lily,
just been
can you
turning on the
change
stream
that
button and
projector
then talking
screen
like
again?
an idiot for 2 hours.
Sure. It has
Did I say
buttons
idiot?
for
I meant
scenery,
genius.
props, and heroes.
Are you streaming tonight, Kiki? I think I saw a message from you earlier, but I just got home from work and immediately got into the stream here. I'll make sure to catch you then.
Let's change the scenery.
Okay, there are buttons.
Show me,
What's this all about?
I think I want to change.
Whatever.
Okay, that's enough for now.
Bye, Roz.
No more secrets in there then, right? Let's take a look around somewhere else and see if we can find that exceptionally large egg we're looking for. Ah, right. More importantly, we need to look for some way to turn off that incessant music.
Gotcha.
You streamed this morning, which was a mistake. I've only streamed in the evening myself. I try to keep it roughly around the same time frame each day. Never really been in the mood for a morning stream. Who knows, I might do things more spontaneously in the future.
I need the purse tag here.
Just figments and more baggage back here. So our answer is obviously somewhere in here then.
Lily, can you change that project?
It has buttons for...
Can we alter the props?
Yep. You want that?
Those
Trees
trees
out
are
of the
ruining
way.
it. Get rid of them.
I guess.
But I don't know that the family needs to be moved into any other position.
I want to change some.
Figures.
We can already get into
Okay,
the back
that's
just
enough for
fine.
now.
Bye, Roz.
Just trying out the morning streaming. Yeah, I can see why that would be a problem. I am absolutely not a morning person myself. Forget, how did we get up there?
Yep.
Ah, we can just double jump up there. So what have you been streaming lately? Since I don't have the moment to go look it up right now. Alright, giant egg, we're back here to look for it. Or, he was here the whole time and we could have talked to him.
Hey! Why the long face?
My father died today.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Don't be. He ruined my life. And if it weren't for him, I'd be the Tsar of Grulovia. Believe it or not. Instead, I'm homeless.
I don't know. This place looks pretty nice.
Ha! Good one. Hey, kid. There's something about you I like. Are you, by any chance, of Grulovian blood?
Well, obviously. It's due to the rectangular heads, you should be able to tell.
I am.
I knew it. Come, and let us toast to the fatherland. Hey, want some caviar?
Well, I know what caviar is, but There's not explicitly a no option here.
I don't know. I've never had caviar.
That's okay. It's just eggs. Incredibly expensive eggs.
Well,
Fish
since
eggs.
you put it that way.
You won't regret it. I mean, look at these eggs.
Maybe I'll have just one.
I don't think one is gonna do the trick.
We'll see.
Those aren't any caviar eggs I've seen. Oh, I thought we were just gonna get his hat. This'll work. You've been playing Sekiro, Fable Lost Chapters, Road 96, and Mass Effect 2. I will definitely have to tune in for those. I last played Fable Lost Chapters about 2 years ago. Very good memories. On the other list, I don't think I'm ever actually going to get around to playing Mass Effect myself, so it will definitely be worth a look. I liked Dragon Age, though, a lot. Maybe I should pick it up. Who knows? I've got a lot of time to stream, but I've only gotten through one game so far, and it's already been about 2 months. I'm about to get through the second one. Just in time. For the most part, I've just been streaming Guilty Gear. That's been the majority of my Oh, great. Say yes because it's a fish again. You might need to find a bigger one. Kiki says you love Dragon Age. I do too. I've, been a little skeptical about playing very big RPGs like that. I've played a bit of Oblivion on this channel, but that's not something I'm ever going to get through in a timely manner. Maybe if I ever start being a streamaholic, but I've got a lot of other important work to do first. And Dragon Age takes a good 70 hours minimum to get through. That's good for what? If you do 3.5 hour streams, it's gonna be... It's gonna be about 20 streams if they're all 3.5 hours long. That could take up a few months just alone. Although, I will confess, I only played Origins. I didn't play any of the other Dragon Ages. But I do very much like the BioWare formula. Come on. Okay, I understand your aversion to platformers, especially if this is what awaits you. I hope this egg doesn't actually roll in that shape. Please be lying to me about being a sphere. It would explain why this part's been so difficult. It's not targeting it when I get close. Alright, patience, Xander. Patience. I have plenty of time. Why do I have to go rolling along with it? At least it's only cutting off very small amounts of our health here. Nothing but pain and suffering. Alright, take a moment and relax. Vent. You also don't 100% the games. I definitely didn't do that either. Still felt like Dragon Age took me an entire summer to get through. Alright, we're gonna have to be very careful here, but we can't just wait. Because these platforms are about to start moving. There we go. At least that was the last one. Why the long face, Dad? Oh, you sure he was gonna make that jump? Sure looked like he was flying off to the side.
Quick! Roll that over to the treasure room before anyone sees what you did!
Aren't you the only other
Poor
person here?
Theodore.
Just do what I want. Yeah, I'd agree to that sentiment. I'm not 100%ing this game either. At least not so far. I might do that off stream.
That's right. Right through here.
I mean, it's a collectathon platformer. It's gonna have a bunch of tiny, worthless gadgets scattered around.
Perfect. Now please leave before you break anything else.
The first Psychonauts had an extra little secret at the end of it, but getting the 100% didn't really change much of this perspective of the rest of the game. Just had a funny little joke they tacked on at the end of the credits.
Ready to roll.
Alright, hopefully this is the last one we have to deal with. Whispering Rock. I don't like where this is going.
Young Bristol Mallet embarked on his heroic mission to scour the earth for Maligula, and with her, restore glory to Grulovia. He hunted down Ford the Fraud Cruller, but found him to be a broken man, obviously tortured by the misdeeds of his past.
The door's a figment too.
Bristol Mallet dove straight into the belly of the beast itself, infiltrating the Psychonauts in their filthy lair.
Cute little prop, at least. That thing's in free fall.
Once integrated into their organization, Zazarovich quickly rose to power, replacing the very head of the spy ring.
So where's Zanata been
I
this
found
entire
Bristol's
time?
memory of stealing your father's brain.
Does he show what he did with it?
No, it's just a weird puppet show now. Hey, wait. I'm in this one.
He found their organization ridiculously easy to manipulate. Some of their most trusted agents were mere children, easily controlled by Puppet Master Mallet.
Super creepy.
I take offense to that caricature. Can we destroy that one?
Uh-oh. Whoa! What the? Ah! Ugh, ow! Hey, this ride's not safe at all.
Well, obviously, everything else in there was an OSHA violation. Hey, I've been holding in this one for a little bit. I'm gonna have to take another really quick break before we get to whatever very important thing is behind this door. Watch me swoosh right out. And Xander, enter stage right. No, just right there. Up to that corner should suffice. Everything seems good to go. Couple of health power-ups, which we're probably going to need. Alright. Let's see just what's inside here. Not anything we wanted to be part of. Get our target dummy out. And we'll need the grapple. Not what I wanted to TK. Don't get any bad ideas, mister. Wrong one.
Nobody kills my archetype and gets away with it.
I think he's gonna get it. Alright, reorganize our priorities. Time bubble gets bound. And so does pyrokinesis. TK and PK. There's so many of them. Alright, where's he popping up next? Hey, I'm gonna need a friend to get through this one.
You need this more than me.
Yes, yes I do. Give it to me. Alright, so not unless you're slowed down then. Get it, get it, get it. Wrong one. Okay, these guys are my least favorite. I hate them even more than the enablers.
You sure you want to do that?
Why didn't I stock up on Cyclops?
Don't berate me. There, one down. There's 2 more of them left. Maybe a little fire will do the trick. Not quick enough. Alright, what are we going to need? I think the Side Blast will work, at least for that first stage, a lot better. What use is it if they just dodge it all the time? Get the dummy out from the beginning this time. PK.
Hey! Watch it! Ugh.
It's taking all my concentration right now. Just find one more out.
My archetype! I've never felt so alone.
The time slow doesn't last long enough for us to make much use of it. While you're slowed down, at least. Just so long as we can land the last hit of the combo, we should be doing very well against him. Oh, I think we're down to the last one. And there's more.
Court is in session.
Who's the bigger problem? Oh, well, our little dummy can take care of the other person at least.
Oh no!
Easy.
They killed my archetype. They aren't messing around.
Never touch a judge's gavel!
I just did. What are you gonna do about it?
This trial...
Action was much easier, at least. Quick, before anyone else shows up to beat me up.
I just want to find that cart and get back on the ride again.
Honestly, Raz, mood. That's better than fighting the teleporty guys whose names I already forgot. Oh boy. Connection. Time stop we already have. Oh, there's a Lovato. Which way am I supposed to go? So close. That's not the levitate button. They give us so many powers and only a few buttons to use them. Alright, take it slow. Time stop.
I need the steamer trunk tag.
And we don't even have your tag. That one's before the blades.
This must be the moment where Lovato stole Agent Zanato's brain. Creepy. So Crystal Malik was the one who hired you to swap his brain in for Truman's?
I'll never tell.
I'm literally watching you do it right now. Where did you put Truman's brain?
I'll never tell.
Come on!
I'll never tell.
Egg, basket, old egg, box. Well, that's the beginning of the game right there. Makes sense with all the code words they were using. Man, this just all comes back to bite us, doesn't it? I'm not going back to the steamer trunk. We're not 100%ing this game right now.
Raz, where'd you go? I found some weird stuff off the ride and...
Raz, we're chasing Crystal Malik, remember? Not having fun at an amusement park.
I'm headed back to the cart now.
Oh look, they're figments of all the other campers. Bool. The Russian guy I can't remember the name of. There's Crystal and Clem. Oh wow, we're tiny, look at that. There's gotta be a few secrets in here. So nostalgic to think it was only a week ago that we were playing it. Of course it has muscles. Now this is what I want to see. A land without caviar. Well, I wouldn't mind seeing that too. Blah 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 problems, I'm dumb, blah blah. Oh. This makes a lot more sense. Sees the little kid summoning the executioner and then... Oh. Executioner drowned and then the royal family has to leave. He just brought all that caviar with him. It can't be that good now, can it? Is that literally why he swore his revenge? Seems like an absurd motive to have. Ah, another nugget.
I'll take this nugget.
Ah, there's Bobby. Can't read any of those notes. I love how the animatronics are just the recycled character models. But then again, if they're supposed to be their memories, it does sort of make sense. Ah, that's where we came out of. Those are just two tunnels going to the... or two doors to the same tunnel. More health. Do we need it? Yes, yes we do. Lovely. So, where are we going off to next? They said the cart. And that's just where it was.
Get me out of this creepy place.
Okay, it looks like you're catching up with Crystal. Keep a lookout for him.
And there's another route, please.
Crystal Malik's name was true. Our father meant it rise anew. He made a plan and fooled the men who took Caligula. Together they rule. Everything is super cool.
Raz, what's happening?
Things are getting a little weird.
Oh, now they're weird?
Weirder. I think we're coming to the finale.
I'm going to try and find a way to meet you at the end. Look for me.
Roger that,
Will
Potato
do.
Masher.
Potato Masher?
It's a new mission code name I made for you.
I like it. Let's go mash Crystal.
Now what would the significance of that be? Is it time for the unexpected shmup level? give this brain the shoot-'em-up treatment. Oh boy. There's all of our other Psycho boys. I don't think the ride's supposed to stop here. Yeah, that about makes sense. Well, that was a waste of a good hour.
Weird.
We never got an updated picture, did we? Wait, 4-4.
What's that sound?
Never going to update that passport, are we?
So, what did you think?
You certainly seem proud of yourself.
You're a very confused person, and you don't know what you're messing with.
I'm going to restore a whole country to greatness. A country that your heroes, the Psychonauts, tore apart.
Ah, well, we get to interrogate the villain now.
Grulovia was never great. It was always a fair to middling country at best.
Please. I was there. You weren't. It was amazing. I had a cotton candy maker in my bedroom.
Well, maybe because you were royalty.
Where's Truman's brain?
Not my problem.
The people hated the Maliks.
If that were true, then why did they unanimously re-elect us every election?
Heard that one before.
Tsar Theodore made a monster. He pushed a vulnerable young woman to do such horrible things in the name of her country that she snapped. He broke her.
He took a sad country girl and turned her into a mighty warrior. And I'm going to do it again.
Your dad was a brutal dictator and a ruthless strongman.
My father's only problem was that he wasn't strong enough. As Tsar, I won't have that problem. Trust me.
Well, the guy certainly seems really deep up his own ear canal.
Your father used Lucretia Mux to squash non-violent protests.
Maligula rained on a few parades, yes? But that's what cooled them down before they got too violent.
I guess that's the symbology with us doing the Hydrocide and the lice then, isn't it?
Maligula is my grandma.
Oh boy. Now who's confused?
I've had enough of this.
Yes, me too.
Hey, I'm not a puppet. I'll break out of this in 2 minutes and then you'll be sorry.
That's all the time I need to have Truman extricate Maligula from her captors back in the physical world.
No, please don't! She's in a very fragile state right now. Any stress or memories
could awaken the Guardian of Grulovia and fulfill all of my hopes and dreams? You don't say. Please excuse me. I don't want to miss this.
Hey, you jerk!
Time to wake up, I guess. Alright, what's the solution I'm looking for? Got 2 minutes. No. Not those props. Maybe something important. Yeah, I'm looking over there. There. Easy. There.
$25 for this piece of crap?
It's made with real...
Where is
Ouch!
my
Hey!
father's
Ow!
brain?
Please?
It's a plush toy, little prince.
It's made with real metal in the briefcase.
Raz knows how to pick 'em. I'm impressed.
Come over here.
Help. Help!
I told you.
Look.
Violence solves every problem.
What?
No, not that one. This one.
Well then, surprised last level before the other last level. We don't have another one to get through, do we? Gotta figure out Maligula now, don't we?
Were you children just inside the mind of the Grand Head of the Psychonauts?
Technically, no.
Darling, we saw you come out.
That's an incredible security violation.
Listen, that's the mole.
Kid, you're way behind. The mole is Nick from the mailroom. Sasha just figured it out. But I always had my suspicions.
Why, there he is, over there.
No, that's the Zazarovich of Grulovia. Or at least his body. His mind is in my dad's head. We don't have time for this. Let's go get my dad's brain. Out of my way.
Did she just say...
Gah! I think we should get out of here.
Little Zazarovich, have you come to pay for your father's sins?
Yes, High Priestess. I am here to correct the mistakes made by my father. I am Gristal Malek, son of Tsar Theodore, rightful ruler of Grulovia and servant of Maligula.
Lucy, this isn't you. We can fight this together.
Ford, you're here too? This is awkward. There's too many people here. Too much baggage. Need to push it all away.
Nice to know you messed
Lily,
it up
wait!
again.
I'm gonna need some help.
Of course, Norma had to show up and ruin everything, didn't she? Okay, now we're getting to the final stretch, aren't we? At least I'd hope so now. Game's gonna pull so many plot twists on us at this point. Nice plot twist so far. I'm loving it.
Is Maligula doing that? Of course she's doing that.
Alright, make our way through the gauntlet, and quickly. Okay, so that's apparently going to hit us while we're on the little bar there, too. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
That's not natural.
Yeah, whoever heard of a tornado inside of a cave?
Prices are falling, but our quality never will.
No, that could have killed me.
Ah,
Some
one less
brand
more
new
go.
items here.
Ah, what was the pin we were looking at? There was one more that was really important. No, I think it might have been an ability I was thinking of.
Thanks for
Millie's
visiting the
Solutions here.
Automatic.
Oh, wait.
Back to
You
the
know,
Automatic.
we could at least
Some
afford
brand new items here.
to do this.
Good choice. Dream Fluff saved my psychic butt more than once, I'll tell
Can't
you.
hold more than one.
Unlike Dream Fluffs, you gotta remember to use these, okay?
So Dream Fluff is an
I
automatic
don't think I
revive,
need any more
and the
gadgets
Messiah
right
Pops
now.
are just little health potions.
Because I would never trust one to someone so young.
I hope my family is still at the camp.
Your father had a rough night. He's been remembering things.
I lost her, Rasputin.
At this point, don't you want something that has to do with the sea? Maybe not. Except I will take a drink.
Oh no.
You know what we have to do.
Mio caro. No tears, my love. It's showtime. Time for the devil's fire hose. Quippy, on the bottom.
I guess that's the Quado leitmotif then.
Now, Rasputin, up top you go!
But what about all that water?
The curse isn't real, Dad. It's just something Ford put in our minds to keep us safe.
You sure about that?
Of course he's not sure. But what choice does he have?
Ah, that is a very interesting alternate interpretation of it.
You ready, Raz?
No, so do it quick.
Alley-oop! Say hi to Nona for me! Tell her to knock it off!
And a flying away we go. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3. That hasn't worked on most of the enemies so far. What makes you think it'll work here? At least none of the tougher ones.
That's right, and there's more where that came from.
Oh, so that wasn't pointless. You know, that is one theory I heard about the first game. That the curse is really just something all in your mind.
This is cheery.
What's going on here? Don't really know what those
My
names are for.
grandparents were part of the protests in Grulovia after the war. It didn't end well.
Oh, well.
Here's a scene I was hoping not to see again. You're in the way, Maligulugly. Maligulugly. Malugly. Yeah, I gotta practice that before I meet her for real. Grandma Morona. My real Grandma Morona. And my dad's father, Lazarus. Nice to see them alive, actually.
For a time. What's that? Just a couple extra secrets then. Doesn't look like that's the way we're supposed to go, is it? I think I saw some connections over there. Guess not.
Nona? Oh, hi. I'm Raz. I'm your great-nephew. I mean, not that I think I'm great or anything. Just that you're my grandma's sister. And I'm here to talk you out of being evil because, you know, you're still family and all.
Family? All I see is another unruly Grulovian peasant.
Half Grulovian.
Another bit of trash I need to wash from the streets.
Oh boy.
Well, I've never been much of one for being a snake charmer, but I suppose it'll do.
Why are you hitting yourself, huh? Stop hitting yourself.
Ha! Good one, Sam.
Two of you are no more threat than one. In my time, I have vanquished entire armies.
Ding dong! Wheelogram!
Yep, she knows how to make an entrance.
Mental Esmeralda. Uh-oh.
And the other kids.
Careful, children.
She even looks like a snake.
Oh, I fear a storm is coming. I am the deluge of Grulovia.
No.
Let the streets be cleansed forever.
I'm not afraid of you. You're just an overgrown lust for violence and destruction. Okay, that sounded scarier than I wanted it to. But you're actually a normal part of any human mind.
You shouldn't be.
Okay, a little hard to know how to play at that. I have to figure out exactly what powers we're supposed to use here. That'll give me enough time to bring out this little guy to help. Okay, so the side blasts are doing something.
What dares block my flow? I don't know, lady. Have you tried eating prunes?
The problem is she's all twisted up in knots. I got something that'll help you. Unwind!
Ooh, that looks painful.
It's okay. I have another one.
Go!
Well, the time slow at least works on your attacks. Pyrokinesis for the little guys. Did you see that? There's definitely no hitbox going out that far. Alright, side pop it is.
There's the mental energy I don't let him push that side pop.
Alright, once I start seeing a tell, it's time for a time slot. Can't be too hasty now. Hello James. Welcome to the stream. So glad to, see your arrival. I'm pretty sure you know which part this is. Just needs a lot more dodging.
Take his breath.
Get away from the snakes.
I need a side pop. How dare you kill my heart?
Feed my child.
The snakes! I guess you have to wait for the very last moment then.
Really saved my astral projection.
Save your astral projection. We're using this again. Alright, well there's nothing else to do with. I think we can go ahead and just side blaster and then just try to avoid everything else.
Yeah, they killed my archetype. Just when I was starting to
Wait, that's what we did. You see how wide those hitboxes are? It's very hard to dodge that. I don't think we'll need the levitate at all.
Back to your quilts, weakling.
Hey, that little old lady's inside her.
Now that you've seen that, I'm afraid I can't let you leave.
Wait, what does that even mean?
It means run!
Tonight's forecast is a torrential downpour. Yeah, we're gonna need several towels for that.
Listen, you're a natural part of the fight-or-flight complex, but you're supposed to be smaller and stay down in the primitive brain until needed.
I am the deluge of Grulovia!
Okay, so just dodge when they get close.
I know you're in there, Nona. Thank you for the mental energy, Psyhop.
How are we supposed to dodge that then?
Go!
Getting better at the timing on that at least. Oh, right, that might be better for us. So, why don't we rebind that, and let's see how we can do with our other abilities now. Get a little bit out. And he didn't give us the help we needed. Oh, excellent. He's being a very wonderful distraction here. Hey, look at that, our boy's still alive.
Stay away from the water, Pooty! You heard the lady, Rasputin. Let's get you away from that water.
You ruined everything. Why did you show up?
Sorry, I thought you were the mole, Raz. Let me make it up to you.
You're gonna need a few dream puffs for that.
Ooh, she looks steamed.
And a better pun. Never mind. I can't forgive you.
Go! That little boy looks thirsty!
Why didn't I stock up on Cyclops?
I did stock up on Cyclops.
I'll bring you back.
This is the one time I did stock up on Cyclops. Oh, there's some health plus. Oh, well, we can TK things on her. So I think so long as we TK things on her while she's not going through.
Tell if it's helping.
Go!
And just pay attention. Come on, enough bad ideas. Let's get her a little bit. Oh, we just needed one more shot now, didn't we?
There's something I have to tell you! I killed my... Enough!
I think you know what time it is.
Norma! Are you... Nona, if you can hear me, this thing is not your fault. Ford's experiments opened the door and let it out of the lower brain. The Tsar and his war made it grow. But this gone on long enough.
A few shots will work just fine here.
Gone on long enough.
Okay, so the levitate ball is excellent in combat.
Nobody kills my
Let's just dodge all this nonsense.
Never underestimate the power of pirate radio!
I was wondering when the last guy would show up.
Mama came to me, upset about some terrible mistake she had made. So we put the word out on KLOB, and guess what? People were listening! At least one of them. And they told the others.
Thanks, Morris.
Not really the time for a full conversation, is it?
You owe me an exclusive on-air interview for this, okay?
You got it, buddy.
And snapped. Have a nice swim. It's about to get Sonic Adventure 1 in here, isn't it?
Marona wasn't supposed to be there. Lazarus shouldn't have brought her. He killed my sister.
No, that's not quite right.
No, that's not quite right.
Putty, listen.
I killed my sister.
I might not be your real grandmother.
Oh, you tell us that now.
Killed my sister.
But you're still my family.
What's so that, eh? I kill lots of people.
only thing I can offer now is everything I've got.
Ah, time for another power-up. We about to get huge.
But there's always room for one more!
Oh, I wish I had made you bigger. It's okay, Nona. Look behind her.
Ah, my Crowley dug his little hole after all.
Yep, and we're gonna fill it. Kick her into the pit, Booty!
Ah, fighting game. I know how to do this.
Mr. Booty! Oh, that makes her mad! Don't touch yourself!
I thought I hold back to block. Is that not going to work here?
Nobody hits my great nephew like that unless it's part of an
Okay, so not while you're blue. There we go. Get down in there.
Nona!
You can't get rid of me! I'm a part of her!
Big deal. Everybody's got something like you. We just know how to keep it where it belongs.
There. Roll your R's in Davy Jones' locker.
Nona! Nona!
Oh boy.
Raz!
That's where it's been.
Do you have a funnel?
Funny how easy that is in this universe. You can just sneeze them right back out. How much do brain surgeons make? If it's that easy, at least.
So that's it? Maligula gets to live out in Green Needle Gulch with Ford as if she didn't just try to kill people?
You got off easy last time, buddy.
Hey, it was different when I did it.
Exactly.
It was a monster. And then... and now... I think she deserves a second chance.
Attaboy.
And I think I deserve a vacation. My brain's been through a lot.
Oh, no you don't. I've kept this place afloat during your little nap, and now I'm taking 2 of the 17 weeks of vacation I've saved up to lie in a beach where none of you can find me. right after we take care of some
Gotta know when
important
to take 'em.
Psychonauts business. Well, are you coming or not?
If a deranged
Now
dentist can
that's
do it, then do you
leadership.
really need a brain surgeon? Apparently not. I don't think they have a brain
Despite my
surgeon on
best
staff here.
efforts, you interns have seen some really inappropriate things. But I think you've also learned a truth that every Psychonaut should know. That there are flaws in our most venerated institutions, in our heroes, and in ourselves. We all make mistakes, and we all need help sometimes. But we all deserve a second chance. You've seen us at our worst, and we've seen you at your best. And I'm proud to say, you have all graduated from the intern program.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about!
You are all
What's gotten
now
into Sam?
officially junior agents of the Psychonauts.
Junior?
I'll take it.
Hey, it's better than where we were before. Do we at least get a better picture now? I'd like to retake that. So, there it is. I'll count that as the first game we played to completion together, because, let's be honest, a lot of you have gone through Psychonauts 1 before. So, here's our first new experience on the channel then. All new. Definitely looking forward to what we have in store later. Wonder what that leaves us with for the rest of the week. Might just be one Guilty Gear stream, and then a lot of work I have to be doing off stream hours. A late welcome to you, James. Sorry I didn't give much more of a warning before the stream. I had a lot of stuff to do today, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get to it tonight. Your boy's grooving, by the way. Hell yeah, you're here for this. That was amazing. Great job on the game. Thank you, Kayla. I was very glad to see you here for the entire thing. Anyone who decided to stick with it. Of course, for those of you who do like platformers, I do recommend giving it a try yourself. There's a lot of extra secrets in the nooks and crannies I didn't find. Little photo reel at the end of the game. Of course you gotta love that. Yeah, props to the animation team. They did exceptionally well with the art direction this game. I wish that motion tracking was a little bit better. It's only got me wobbling back and forth, not going up and down enough, does it? Playing Garlic Phone, and you're a bit occupied. You know, I've heard a lot about that, but I haven't actually played it yet. Who knows? That's a collab game, isn't it? I might ask a couple of friends if they're down to hear that. I think 2 months into the streaming career is a good enough time. 2.5 months already. Wow, it has been a while. I think it's a good enough time to start trying to collaborate with people. Reach out more. Is it Garlic Phone or Gartic Phone? I'm just now actually getting a good read on that in the chat. Yeah, well, whatever it is. We know the game we're talking about here. You know, I'd like to do a Strive collab with someone, or any of the Guilty Gear games, or really just any fighting game. There's apparently a Twitter tag for fighting game VTubers, so I should get myself involved in it more. Alright, so... probably a stream on Friday or Saturday, who knows? Maybe both of them. I'll admit, I'm having way too much fun in the streaming part, so Who knows how many more of them I might pile on. Yes, it would be time for... Alright, finally get down to the meetings and just start talking to people. I can at least use the off time to socialize. So, Dead Cells, Noida. Ah, what should we pick up next? What other games have I had piled up in my library that I haven't gotten to? I think the next big thing we'll be dealing with would be Halo coming around winter time, so we still have a few more months to relax and do whatever we're needing here. Ah, I was missing this song. There it is, Jack Black, yeah. You saw it right there, in the credits roll. It was at the top of the screen when that was rolling by. Told you he was involved. You have a few friends that are willing to collaborate. Look into that and let me know. I'm actually very excited for that. They'd have to be VTubers though. I'd like to try to keep that as a policy for a while. Ah, who knows? Depends on where I end up. Hey, Roger Craig Smith. That's, Sonic the Hedgehog. One of the Sonic the Hedgehogs. Ah, what other names do I recognize? I've seen a few other ones in here. A lot of names right here I'm not recognizing though. Well then, Elisha Wood. What a laugh. Note to self, get better face tracking. Or at least something running at a higher FPS. Maybe it would be better if I had more processing power to lend to it. Have I ever played Control? You know, I've had quite a few friends advertise that to me lately. I'll put that on the list right now. Alt-Tab. Yeah, that game's still running. It's quite wonderful having multiple screens to spare, isn't it? I'll put that note in a better spot somewhere later. But yeah, I have been hearing about Control, and I'm very interested.
Senses are the magic keys. They fill the holes I've had.
Ah, hello there, welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, yes, you might be late to the party, but you are always welcome. Anyone is.
Bad.
Ah, who knows, it would be nice to have a break from all the roguelikes then. I'll have to take a look and try to plan around just how long we expect these games to be. And heck with it. Once I get the streaming assets ready, I might just go back to doing a lot of streams a week. At this point in time, I'm very much looking forward to every hour I spend here, so catch me when you can. We'll let the credits roll, and then class will be dismissed after that. Looking forward to Guilty Gear, though. One thing I did mention at the beginning of the stream is that I did get to Celestial on my main account, not on the VTuber one. So we'll see if we can do that here. A challenge here would be to do it with Anji instead of Gold Lewis. Gold Lewis is what I did with my main account, and he seems to fare at least marginally better. But Anji has new ways to play, so we'll have to see what other little things we can exploit with him. His offense isn't nearly as scary, though. I don't have enough shift damage to close out a round. Let's see what else is on the list. Haven't done Red Dead in a while, but I think that game's going to take forever to get through. I might save that one for whenever we have a much thicker streaming schedule, just as something to fill with. Doing Halo this winter, definitely. Guacamelee is a classic that would be fun to play. Manifold Garden, that's one I've been looking forward to. I think that one actually has that non-Euclidean sort of gameplay that I mentioned, where it does a lot of freaky stuff with the physics. I do look forward to a lot of games like that. Of course, Science Channel, you gotta mess with physics a little bit. What about that bridge building simulator? Any of the engineering games would be fun for a laugh. Let's make it a personal goal. Try to find something to collab with. At least 2 weeks minimum, but we'll see if we can get something down the list for next week. That's one of the better ways to grow, is just to try to show up in collaborations here and there. One last drink for the night. Production babies, of course. Halo Infinite, if it's worth anything. Well, I mean, you already know I'm going to have to do that. That's right! In order to prepare, we might have to do our legendary runs, solo. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3. If we handle 1, 2, and 3 at least, up until the release of Infinite, that should give us something to do for this month, September, something for October, and then something for November. Might try to look forward to a Halo 2 collaboration, because I do not want to play that solo at all. I have managed to solo 1 and 3 before on Legendary, so let's go ahead and give that a try. Save that for weekends, just for a huge laugh. Watch me suffer for a good 6-8 hours. I'm actually impressed how we've managed to keep the streams going this long lately. 4 hours on just about every Psychonauts stream. And then the one of them that lasted for what, 6.5? Turns out it's a lot easier to keep it up once you do it a bit regularly. Get a little bit of practice in there. Wow, we're getting to the really obscure parts of the credits here. Here we go. Backers. Unfortunately, I'm not on this list. By this name or any other. I missed my chance to contribute. You know Psychonauts 3 is happening, though. Will it be another 16 years? Legendary Reach got my back. Reach is also pretty hard. I think that's the second hardest on Legendary, at least compared to... second behind 2. Harder than 1, 3 is definitely the easiest. We'll have to see. I have something very special planned in mind for Reach. Oh, right, in Halo 4. That one's not popular. I did complete that one solo Legendary, though, when it came out. So, we might save that for after Infinite, or at least riding the hype train. Who knows? This is a very long credit sequence. And this is definitely not in alphabetic order, so what are we doing here? Oh, wait, it is by last name. And we're at B. Well, sit back and relax, this one's going to be a while. Psychonauts 3, I'd definitely be excited for it. Yeah, we'll write out the credits, but class is formally dismissed at this time. I've gone through the ropes. Expect some collabs soon, we'll definitely relax a bit. Still want to do a lot of Guilty Gear, and we'll just sprinkle Noida and Dead Cells around after this. Sometime this month, let's go ahead and try to do that Halo 1 playthrough, shall we? Halo 2 is only happening if I find someone who's willing to collaborate for that. You love looking for random names and credits. You know, I do too. See Boiler, right there, the guy that has 5 exclamation points after his name. Or 6, a lot of them. You know, given the commonality of some first and last names, you might be able to technically find your name in here. Wonder why Joshua Castro right there is in all caps. Ryan, I almost missed the deadline for this pledge. Damn. Okay, that's cute. Mark Charsley with the inverted caps lock. There were both AC and DC in the list. Huh. There's a lot of Easter eggs people would put in here. You see a few usernames, but a lot of full names in here. How many repeated names do we have? Did they actually put those in twice? If 2 different people with the same name put in the backing. Yeah, exactly. Halo 2 collaboration once I find someone willing to suffer through that with me. Keep an eye out, I want to see if there's any adjacent duplicate names. Well, I suppose we could wait until we get to some of the more common first names paired with some of the more common last names. Avery Philip Dominique Roy? I guess that was it. Looked like there was a Roy just sitting on his own. Yeah, I do not envy the guy who had to sit through and get all this recorded. Thinking about it. Nah, let's not do any little cleanup crew on this game. I like to leave a reason for someone else to play it. I was thinking about maybe going back and seeing what other little conversations we could have missed or messed with, but I'm not going to stream the entire game on my channel now, am I? Maybe in the future if we're going for a 100% run. That would be worth a laugh. Double that, dog. Huh. Good eye. I'll have to look at the bot. Francisco Frias, in all caps up there. It's gonna be another 20 minutes of this, let's be honest with ourselves. Can I scroll through this faster? I don't think I can. Let's look through more of the little library, shall we? Ah, what games could we collaborate with? What's popular? I guess we're past the point of Among Us being popular, and I'll be honest, I'm not really envious of that craze when it happened. There's also Fall Guys, which is equally, definitely dead. But if someone approaches offering me that, I'm definitely not going to turn it down. The credits are the true final boss. Your attention span is your health bar. Oh, there's a Xander up there. Not a Turing, but a Xander. Well, I have 3 screens, so I can divide my attention span here and there, at least. I also really want to try out some of the weird RPGs, you know, the Earthbound-inspired games. Here we've got Lisa the Painful, Everhood, Hylix, 1 and 2. I've never beaten Hollow Knight, that's on my list here too, but I've got my complaints about that game. The indie Metroidvanias are always a really good thing to fall back on. Maybe cool it on the roguelikes, since those are something easy to waste 100 hours on. Portal 2 would be excellent for collaboration. It's been about 8 or 9 years since no, I think it's been 7 years since I played that. I went through a second run of it shortly after it came out. Couple of years. Sid Meier's Civilization. You know, I've seen quite a few people talk about it on my timeline. That would actually be one of my favorite things to collaborate on. Oh, Johnson. Are they horizontal duplicates or... Jones. Are they... I think they're horizontally, alphabetically organized, at least. Maybe they're not quite in the order I'm looking for. Because you have kings on either side of Killer up there. Now there's Kirk. So a very weird selection of names. How did they alphabetically... How did they alphabetize this? I guess they did it to make sure that you wouldn't be able to find duplicates so easily. Back to what were we talking about? Civ. If there's any VTubers out there that are doing Civ collabs, I'd definitely love to play that, but what? That's another 12 hours at least. Maybe if we played on some reduced settings to make it take a bit less time. Though we'd have to make sure we set up some ground rules. Your boy Xander is quite the tryhard. Leslie. Lewis. No Gold Lewis. Xander Lord. Isn't that an interesting name? Credit's where it's due, at least. I'll let these guys roll. It suddenly occurred to me that L is not all that far into the alphabet. This may take a while. You know what? It's already approaching the 4-hour mark. I think we can let it rest. There's nothing more I can really keep up a conversation for another 20 minutes about, is there? Well, I don't think we need any formalities here. We've had plenty of time to discuss, so... I'll see you this weekend. Friday or Saturday, just expect some more gear. But for now, class is finally and formally dismissed.